What's going on, everyone? SconzE here with Once Upon a Katamari. We still got more crowns to find, so we can explore more worlds. We got two left. Two left. You know, I thought this game was going to be shorter. I'm glad it's not, though, because I love Katamari. But, like, this game was only 40 bucks. And so, like, you would think, like, oh, it's a little, you know, it's cheaper, so it might be a little bit of a quicker game. But it's not the case at all. And it goes to show game companies could make a bit of lengthy game for cheaper, or they'll sell it cheaper. Because everything now is like 70 bucks now. And they didn't even charge 60 for this. They just straight up charged 40. And very happy about that. Alright, is there anything new here? There might not be. I was just kind of hoping there was something in the going on in the pirate area. Not looking like it though. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, wait. Look at the little ring post. Can I go through? Yeah! Alright. Different world. SS Prince? How do I travel? Whatever, this works. Alright, I guess we'll go back to the main place. This has got, like, all the levels. Oh, yeah, the turtle! Polnareff. Yeah. Forgot about that. He's over here somewhere, I think. Damn, this area is really big. There he is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we gotta... Some of the worlds are small, but this one's big. Greetings, Your Highness. Crane and Turtle here. We've been watching you make stars from right here. For so long, we've wanted to ask this question. What's a Katamari anyway? Could you tell us more? How about I show ya? Ah, the good old days. This happened and that happened. Para, would you like to view this album too? The cosmos has seen its fair share of chaos, yet the Katamari never fails to resolve all our problems. Well, you may be wondering, what is a Katamari? When was it invented, and for what purpose? Well, think about it. In the meantime, Para, roll us a Katamari, would you? What is a Katamari? Like, a Katamari, like, I could show you what a Katamari is. I don't know if I could tell you what a Katamari is, though. Is that another Cerberus? I thought I saw a three-headed dog during that cutscene. Oh! A little bison. Rolling in a city, yeah. What's going on today? What do we have to do? Demasi loosely means soul, right? Is it the soul of a Katamari? Perhaps we were overthinking this. Just go roll a Katamari, would you? Let's see now. How about this much time to make this bigger? 18 minutes for 200 meter. Alright, so I guess this whole episode is going to be this level. It's fine with me. Honestly, I'm down with the long levels. It's cool with me. This Katamari game, though, has taken us longer, or is taking us longer to beat than when we played We Love Katamari Reroll. Because that one we did in... I could be remembering wrong, but I'm pretty positive we beat that game and we did it in 14 episodes. And this is episode 18, maybe. I think this is going to be like 20-something episodes, this series. Maybe not. Oh, okay, well, we know where that cousin is now. I think we'll get a little bit bigger first, though. Because I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, I don't know what episode this is. I think 18, I don't know. But I think overall, I think it'll be like mid-20s till we beat this one. I feel like we should be able to get crowns easy in this level too, because if we're supposed to get to 200 meters, we're going to get to a point where we're literally just rolling up everything, and the crown's going to wind up getting snagged along the way, I'm sure. Let's go this middle route. Oh, the people walking around. Oh wait, can we roll you up? Oh, we can roll people now. I was like, the second they started running away, I figured, I was like, oh yeah, it's probably time. Excuse me. Alright, guy. Alright, rude. You could have just went around. You did that on purpose. Let's get the cousin. Oh, he's cool. What's his name, Chopper? Whoa, he doesn't even have eyes. Oh, he looks cool. We rolled up some weird headgear. Wait, it's Cousin Chamba. Oh, stop getting in the way. Cousin Chamba's cool. I want to try him out. We'll do that for the next episode. Alright, we gotta get 3 meters first, then we can go over there. Let's go down the beach. Oh, look at these cactus dudes. Like the Final Fantasy cactuses. I should play that on the channel eventually at some point. Final Fantasy Remake. I played it, but I never beat it. I played it, stopped somewhere like... I stopped like a few hours into the game. Then I played it again and got a bit farther, decently farther than I did the first time, and then stopped again. It wasn't that I didn't like the game, it's just sometimes, you know, like, you play a game and you like it, but then you just, like, stop because, like, either you wind up playing some other games, or you just start watching a show. Like, sometimes I'm more in the mood to play video games, and sometimes I'm more in the mood to watch shows, you know? And I think it was, like, one of those situations where I didn't stop playing because I didn't like it, I just... my interests, like, fell elsewhere at the time, and then I hadn't played it in a while, so it was just like, it's time to move on. But it is cool. But I don't want to spoil it for anyone who doesn't know. I'll just say this much. There's a character that was like my... not my favorite, but, like, well, let's just say this. There's a couple love interest in Final Fantasy. And I'm not gonna say who, but there's a couple, and you might be thinking I'm thinking of someone else, but I'm not. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not gonna just straight up say, because some people might not know. Like, Final Fantasy is like, it's like, not mainstream, but like, a lot of people, it's very well known, Final Fantasy itself, but not everyone who's, like, you know, not necessarily into the franchise might know about the story and the characters. Anyway, point is, not spoiling it. It's not like, you know, Darth Vader being Luke's father, like, whoa, like, nah, everyone knows that. Anyway, my point is, another thing that turned me off from playing the game was the character that I really liked, that I was like, I know they're not gonna end up with Cloud, but that's who I wanted. They don't make it. They die at the end. And I was like, well, I don't care anymore then. I was like, if they don't live, I was like, then I don't want to fucking, like... I was like, I don't want to continue anymore, because I was like, I don't get to see them. I was like, now that I know they will not be in the rest of the game from a certain point onwards, or in the series, and I'm like, I don't care, because I didn't know they die. Like, I know stuff that happens in the game, but I didn't know about... There's a more basic side character, but, yeah. And so that upset me. I was like, well, that's the end of that, I guess. Dude, we've got no crowns still. So unfortunate, so unfortunate. Is that a... Okay, that is a interesting looking capybara. Alrighty. What up, horses? Oh, it's horse costume. It's just dudes. It's like Clip Clop. Like cousin, yeah, like cousin Clip Clop. Do we get the shark? Nope. I get the boat. I save you, my friend. Oh, look at that giant dude. Whoa. Alright, we got 14 minutes left. I feel like I need to be doing a better job. Just focus a bit more. Yeah, let's get these. Go for stuff that's, like, easy to pick up, but will add to the size, like these fences. Fences are always big. Always big help. Look how much size we increased just in that quick time. Oh, sorry, Mr. Bison. Let's get up here. Oh. No crowns for real. They're probably once we get like way larger, there's probably like a big crown in the distance or something. Eventually we'll get to like roll up all these houses and stuff. I want to get that spaceship. Yeah, there we go. Can I get those rocks? Nah. Those might just be part of the map. Those might not be pick-upable. But then again, in Katamari, you can pretty much pick up everything, so... Alright, coming through over here. Yeah, we can get the bushes. Oh, yeah, this will be big. This is big. Oh, let's get these ones up here. Whoa, what's so... Oh, what the heck is that over there? Something's glowing up there. Oh, another stopwatch. Perfect. Come on. Really? Because the tree was blocking us? How would we not pick up the tree? We're larger than the tree. Oh, there's a crown. There we go. All right, that's one. That's one. Fuck. Can I get into the water, please? Try to take a little swim. Go for a little swim. Dude, you know, I feel like that's a game that like isn't really a game. Swimming games. You know, there's like games for every category, but when was the last time they made a swimming game? Well, I suppose there is. Is that one Subnautica? I never played it. I could be getting that confused with another game. But there's like one game where it's like you like do stuff in the water, and then there's like dangers that like lurk in the water, and it's like a survival. It's like a survival game, but just out in the water. I think that's Subnautica. So I guess they do make swimming games. Loading, can't speak, back in just a second. You can get to more places if you roll on from here. Katamari, what is a roll? Damasi, is it love, romance? Sure, sure. I kind of want to save this magnet so we could like get some more stuff. Where do I gotta go over there? Alright. Ooh, I gotta get on top. So you know what game's coming out on new systems soon is Red Dead Redemption, which I thought they already did that. I already thought they like put Red Dead Redemption on console, but apparently I just saw like an announcement they're doing it again, or maybe it's, I don't know, whatever it is, Red Dead Redemption. We'll be playing that on the channel soon because PlayStation did a little advertisement for it and said it was going to be in the premium collection. So it was like amazing. Because I have, you know, that's how we play. That's how we got into the Katamari series, is through the premium service, which is fantastic. So many people clown on it because everyone just, it's people just have no idea. Everyone who says the premium service is bad literally just like has probably never used it in their life and has no idea how good it actually is. And they just see, it's just a trend. Because whenever PlayStation posts on Instagram, like, the monthly games, like, oh, here are the games coming out next month, blah, 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 whatever. Like, people just put the same stupid thing in, the emote where it's like the guy opening the fridge and then looking disappointed. It's like, bro, like, we get it. You're just trying to be part of the trend. You think you're funny. Meanwhile, the reality is like, half the time, there'll be literally fantastic games getting put on. Like before, they did how we've been playing WWE 2K25. People put the stupid fridge emoji thing for that, too. It's like, dude, look at WWE 2K25. That was a great game. I'm glad I got it, because I wanted to play it, but I didn't want to buy it. And so I got that. Other games. There's so many good games. And besides that, they have a whole catalog of hundreds of games that are fantastic. And it's just, it pisses me off. Like, it's like, I get it if the service was garbage, but I think it's what? It's 17 bucks a month? 17 bucks a month. And you get hundreds of great games you could choose from. How many times, and I'm glad, I literally, like, stopped buying video games, like, because of the service, too. Well, I mean, I bought this. I do buy new games, but only ones that, like, I really want. Like, I did really want this game. But, point is, like, so many times throughout my life, I played video games ever since I was a little lad, and you'll buy video games, I'm sure other gamers can relate. You'll buy a game just because you're bored. You're like, oh, like, I'm bored, I want something to play. And you impulsively buy a game that you wind up, like, not even playing that much because you either don't like it or you're just like, whatever, it was an impulse buy. And then you're like, damn, I just wasted, like, 60 bucks now on this game that I didn't even really care about. And it's like, fuck, that really sucks. It's like, yeah, it does. But with, like, the PlayStation Premium service, it's like you're paying a quarter of the price for not one game, but for fucking hundreds of them. Hundreds of games. So it's like, instead of spending $60, $70 now on a video game that I might not even care for, or I only play for like a month anyway, it's like, I could use that same 70 bucks to get like 3 to 4 months of PlayStation Premium and have access to hundreds of games that'll keep me not bored and entertained. And if you're someone, you need it if you're doing like YouTube. I gotta say, like, it has been so helpful for doing SconzE, having the premium subscription, because there are games that I'll want to play on the channel, but there have been plenty of times where I'm like, I didn't really have anything in mind to play, so I'm like, all right, let's just play a random game, and I just go into the premium service. Literally, what I actually do is I use a random number generator, and then I use that to like pick out what game I play, and then I just experience all sorts of different games. And sometimes they're games that are like stupid and I don't care about, and it's like, so you get a couple episodes out of it and you're like, all right, whatever, this is over, but at least you tried it. And then sometimes you get games where it's like, oh wow, I actually really enjoy this and I would have never thought to play it. And for me, that was like, we played a decent bit of, I forget what it was called, but there was like some sort of like farming game, not Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. That one I really did like. I liked early on, but once you play it a little bit, it gets hard. My biggest issue with it is the days go too fast. I wish you could like double the time of the day, because you get to a point where it's like, all right, my like crop and fields and stuff are so big, I don't have time to tend to it and do stuff in the town. And so it's like every day you have to pick and choose. Do I do this or do I do that? And then I read online, it's like, oh, apparently there's like some fairy creatures you could like run into, and they'll help like tend to your garden and stuff for you, and that's kind of what you're supposed to do later on in the game. But I'm like, I don't really want to do that. I just want to like chill, just do my garden stuff and go into the town, talk to the people. It was nice and chill, but yeah, the later on end game just it gets a bit much. Also, we only have 6 minutes left. Oh, this is bad. But the game I was thinking of though, it's called, I forget what it's called, but I remember Bryce Papenbrook, he did the voice for one of the guys. But it's like you play as like these like farmer people up in a mountain, and it's kind of like anime aesthetic style like game. And anyways, it was fun though. I wound up really liking it a lot. It was a good game. Forgetting what it's called though, but it's on the channel. It's on the channel. I think it's under SconzE 2024 series section on the home menu, or if we played it 2025. I think we played it 2024, but either way, it's there. All right, can I get the crown, please? Thank you. All right, 5 minutes left. All right, we've been in close calls before, and usually, luckily, oh wait, we actually got the mammoth. It let us roll him up. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, usually in these situations though, the bigger you are, the easier it is to like make the thing larger. Yeah, see, like, look how fast we're making progress right now off of these. Beautiful. Can we get up here? Can I snag you? Yeah. I mean, look how much progress we just made in literally like 20 seconds. We just went from 100 to 150. Alright, we got 2 crowns. We're missing another one, though. And that was the 3rd crown, so that means there's a crown, like, further back. Ooh, that's huge. Rocket. Rocket! Dude, Sonic Colors, everyone always, like, I always saw good things about it online. People really liked it. We played it on the channel. Oh, there's the final crown. We played Sonic Colors on the channel, and I gotta say, I didn't really like it. I didn't dislike it, but it wasn't that crazy to me. I thought it was like, it was just a bunch of short levels. It was like little mini levels. That's what it was, a compilation of mini levels. Like, we can get through the level in like less than a minute sometimes, and I'm like, what is this? Like, Generation's so much better. Sonic and Shadow Generation's better. What Sonic games have I played? I wish I played them more, but I played as a kid, I hated it though. Sonic Unleashed, where he like turns to the werehog. I played that as a kid. I hated the stupid werehog parts. I was like, this is not my Sonic. Some people like it, others also hate it. You know, it's a little back and forth, but I was not a fan. So I was like, I returned that game. And then Sonic 06. I wish I wish I played more, but as a little kid, like, cause Sonic 06 was glitchy, and there was like a part at the beginning that like I just did not know how to get through. And so I just barely played out, but I remember that intro. I remember seeing that intro and thinking like, oh my gosh, this is like, that's where all the budget for the game went. Was that, you see that starting intro, and it's like movie quality of like animation for the year it came out. Oh my gosh, you would have thought like, how did they come up with this intro right here? Phenomenal. Oh wait, oh my gosh, there's the queen, and there's the king. Oh shit. All right, so this is one of those. All right. Yeah, so this is like that level. There's trophies in We Love Katamari for like rolling up the king and queen. It's not like that in this one though. This one, you just got to get all 3 crowns in a level. Like that's just all, literally every single trophy. There's no other trophy other than getting crowns. So that's good to know though, because we got the crowns this level. We don't have to roll up the king or anything like that. It was kind of fun to do that as a challenge, but at the same time, it was a little tedious, a little tough. I got it like first try. Well, you have to roll up the king and then you roll up the queen like separately, or like yeah, because you roll up the king and then the next time you do it, the queen spawns in or whatever, and then you get her, something like that. You couldn't do it in one go. Dude, my Katamari is so small now, or well, it's so. I meant to say it's so slow now, but I guess it also is. I suppose it also is small compared to some of these things. Wait, who is this? Oh wait, that's not the queen. That's the king's father. There's the queen right there. There's the king and the queen, and that's the grandfather. I thought he died, because I remember in the last game or when we played We Love Katamari Reroll, there's a whole thing where like he was in the hospital. He got like sick, and then that's when like the king like he had to like because him and his father, the king, the old king, they had some issues, as all people do. But then they worked through it, as all people do, and then they loved each other, as more people should do. All right, we got less than a minute left, but we made good progress. We got all the crowns. Honestly, that's all that really matters, is we getting the crowns. Hopefully we'll be able to go to a new world after this one. Oh. I feel like this is always like the peak, though, of the Katamari games, is these levels, where you get to the point where you're just rolling up the entire world. However, it is fun to do the other levels too, but the whole point of Katamari is to roll it, just like get it bigger. So then like, once you hit these levels, it's like, oh, the other ones start to pale in comparison. Okay, all done. That sure was a whirlwind of events. Shall we head home for the time being? Yep, all done. It's good we were the king pharaoh dude. King of Egypt for this one. It's fitting. Running, curving, sticking, clumping. That's all there is to it, just rolling, plain and simple. And yet, so deep, yes, that is Katamari Damacy. You managed to roll a Katamari of 1,543 meters, 73 centimeters, 0 millimeter, with 0 exact, wow. A normal, common, bland Katamari. Dare we say, milquitose? I didn't get to continue reading, but maybe it said that? Perhaps Ordainus, something. Looky here, we got a Mawashi. As a present, we feel a powerful aura. Doesn't this make you feel slightly tougher than before? Looking for more generous hearts. It's Cousin Chamba. What, trying different foods? Why didn't you invite us? This texture, this Katamari feels nature-ish, which means it shall become quite the nature-ish star. We cannot resist the urge to pop this up in the cosmos, so without further ado, up, up, and away! I want to be Cousin Chamba. We're going to do that in the next episode. Big Bang. Oh, wow. Nature Big Bang. Celebrate your first round. We shall award you a King Trophy. Well, thank you. Ah, I knew it. I had a feeling it was going to be another cutscene. Is he just sleeping? He follows him everywhere. Oh, look at a little cat. A Neko. Remember Neko Watsumi Kitty Collector? Bro, If they still have that app, I might just re-download the App Store. It gets boring after a certain point because you can only have so many cats in your place, and it's like, bro, I want them all at the same time. You know what else is good, dude? The Simpsons season in Fortnite has reminded me about Simpsons Tapped Out. I would love to play Simpsons Tapped Out again. I'd like to play a modded version actually of that where it's like, because I like doing the tasks and everything and the stuff. But like, I wish I could do a thing where it's like you could kind of like cut the time in half because I want to like play but not like wait a fucking month to like expand my Springfield. Uneasy we feel. Something feels off. Let's have ourselves a look, shall we? Oh. What the hell is this? What is this? There's a huge gaping hole in our Cosmos scroll, and it's inhaling all the stars we worked so hard to make? We must promptly plug the hole at all costs. But alas, an ordinary Katamari is too puny to plug such a hole. Oh, idea. This job may be doable if you roll the Earth itself. Collect a few more Earth memories and we can bring it all back. It's decided then. Quickly, off to our final error. Final error, but there's two blanks in the scrolls. There's two blanks. What is this? Is this modern day? This is modern day! Present day. Present day. Yesterday is the past. Tomorrow is a gift. But today is a present. Wait, what is it? What does Uruguay say? Yesterday is the or tomorrow is... Fuck. Either way, today is a present. That's why we call it a gift. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Whatever. Anyway, apples, grills, trumpets, underwear, toy blocks, woodpeckers, giraffes, and all that jazz. That's all we know. Just wander around, explore. Just don't get lost, okay? All right, cool. We made it to the new world. Yay! All right, so we're gonna end this episode here. As we end the episode, we're gonna switch to Cousin Chamba. And I will see you guys in the next episode. But oh, look at him, he's all bashful. All right, peace out. Bye bye. See you guys.